Big news, everybody. Jordan Brand unveils Air Jordan Fall 2017 collection. For this collection, Jumpman reimagines, recreates, and reintroduces the Air Jordan 1, 2, 8, 11, and 13. Each was originally introduced as an on-court silhouette, but soon took on a life off the court. These shoes honor Michael Jordan's iconic style as well as how each has been adopted in the fashion world. Starting up, we've got Air Jordan 1 High OG Premium Essentials. Looking at this shoe in the pictures, it appears to be possibly produced off of baby calf ass. It looks good. The leather from the picture does look premium, but as we know, pictures sometimes can be a little bit misleading by Jordan Brand. This might just have a tumbled effect, but it might not be shattered backboard kind of leather. But let's keep our hopes up. Let's hope that this shoe comes through with that premium calf ass leather. Moving on, we've got 3 new iterations of the Air Jordan 2 Deconstructed series. As you remember, it was in May sometime. They released 3 colorways: a Bordeaux colorway, a mineral blue colorway, and a Big Bird yellow colorway. All shoes sold out very quickly. They were all super limited, mostly only available at major boutiques in certain states. So they weren't the easiest of shoe to get, but reselling those aren't that bad. I think the retail prices of those were $160, and resale has been like $200 to $225. So they're not like unattainable if you really want them, but they're coming back out though. With these colorways are much more subtle colorways. The first 3 were very bright and vibrant and could have been kind of hard to wear with certain clothing. But these, you've got a triple black colorway. You got black on black on black. And the original Deconstructed, the materials on the shoe were very nice. Like, they were honestly premium leather. It was soft. And by the pictures, it appears they're going with the same theme. This triple black looks like it's, once again, calf ass leather. Straight off of the calf's ass. It's new, it's fresh, it's soft. Moving on to a thunder blue colorway. This colorway might be the strongest of all 3, just because I love how they made this colorway with that white midsole and the white outsole that just pops on that thunder blue colorway. I think that looks nice. Almost a dressy look in certain outfits. And finally, they're coming out with a sail colorway, which looks to be like a light tan or maybe like a deep cream colorway. If y'all remember, the Jordan 2 Don C tan that came out last year now, this looks to be a little bit of a lighter shade of that color, but it looks kind of similar in appearance, but it looks lighter in color. So the most subtle colorway for the new Deconstructed series will be this sail colorway with that light tan or dark cream colorway. So if you don't want anything that's too loud, that can pretty much be worn with anything underneath the sun, of course, go with the black colorway. Because with the black colorway, you can wear that to a funeral. You could wear that to the next presidential inauguration. You could wear that to any hype beast function that you want. That black will match anything. Moving on, they're coming out with 2 Air Jordan 8s this fall. They're calling them the Air Jordan 8 Cement, aka Breads. Obviously, with that name, it has a red and black colorway to it. With the cement, I guess a little bit of the gray, but these will just call it the Breads. By the pictures, these actually look like, can't really tell if it's a suede or a nubuck, but it does look possibly like premium materials on this 8. The 8s had kind of been dead for years, but the last few 8s that they've dropped have actually been pretty successful colorways. They've sold out. So they kind of re-injuvenated the Air Jordan 8 with some fresh new colorways that were needed pretty badly for the Air Jordan 8 silhouette. So this bread, I think, will be on a lot of people's radars just because of that black. And it looks like a darker, like a varsity red color on it. Dope look. And they're coming out with the Air Jordan 8 Cool Grays. These are also, they look very nice. They look like Suede nubuck materials on most of the upper. Of course, it's gray on gray on gray with just a splash of black on the mudguard area. If you're a fan of cool gray shoes, these will be for you. If you're not a fan of a shoe that's 100% or close to it all gray, these will not be for you. These cool gray 8s won't be like an eye catcher that's going to turn heads, but they'll look nice with a certain kind of outfit. So Air Jordan is trying to do some better colorways of the Air Jordan 8. We're taking notice. We appreciate that. And as long as they keep making some colorways that kind of stay OG to what could have been, they'll be successful with these. And next, we're dropping 2 Air Jordan 11 Low IE colorways. First one is the Fire Red colorway. Me personally, I have never liked the Air Jordan 11 Low IEs. I have never owned a pair. I never bought a pair when they first came out. I haven't bought a pair when they've retroed. I have never been a fan of the IEs. The Fire Reds colorway is totally dope. It looks like the material that wraps around the shoe almost looks like a elephant cement print with the red on it. Colorway looks good, but me personally, cannot buy an 11 Low IE. It looks weird. I just can't do it. But a lot of people out there, I'm sure, like this silhouette, and if you do, you should like this Fire Red colorway. It looks very nice colorway-wise. Of course, you've got the famous Air Jordan 11 midsole and outsole, which never gets old. And if you're a fan of it, this will probably be a must cop. They're also coming out with a midnight navy colorway. Pretty much the same thought process as the above, but it's mostly in blue with a white midsole, and it appears to be a clear outsole. Doesn't look like it has a blue tint on it. So the midnight navy, their outsole will change to a color of yellow piss probably pretty quickly. So if you're afraid of your shoes, your Jordan 11s turning to a color of piss on the bottoms and sides, the 11 Low IE Midnight Navies might not be for you. But if you love the colorway, an all blue type of colorway, that will be for you. Lastly, in my personal opinion, the best shoe on this list that is coming out is the Air Jordan 13 History of Flight. This is mostly a white color block shoe with some red accents on the sock liner, the top of the tongue, and on the outsole. And they nicely threw in, appears to be black rope laces on the shoe, which a little bit of the black, a little bit of the red, with the mostly white, it just really looks like a very nice shoe. The colorway on this is perfect in terms of what they did. The subtle accents of red and black are very small and subtle, but they look huge on this shoe. And I really like the effort that they put into this shoe to make this something a little bit different, but to have its own kind of theme. So hopefully, if you want this Air Jordan 13 History of Flight, you get it. If this shoe, if it's not limited, more likely it will sit on shelves. But if they make this one more limited, as they have in the past with the History of Flight series, this one will be a little bit more tougher to get and probably will sell out. So that is the shoe roundup for the fall of 2017. Although no release dates have been announced for any of these sneakers, stay tuned because dates will be coming. So as always, most of these shoes will probably sit on shelves like most Jordans do now, unless one of them is limited, which we don't know yet. So most of these should be attainable if you really want them. But stay tuned, and I'll bring you more news when I get it. Have a good one.
Run.